Welcome to this week's electrifying edition of TV Days Drama Digest, where we plunge headfirst into the tempestuous world of days of our lives. Salem, the beating heart of scandal, heartbreak, and resilience, is teetering on the edge of catastrophe. A citywide crisis, personal betrayals, and life-altering revelations are set to unravel next week, leaving its residents grappling with their fates. From power outages plunging the town into darkness to health scares threatening beloved matriarchs, from adoption battles tearing at hearts to corporate wars threatening legacies, Salem is a powder keg ready to explode. If you're craving every pulse-pounding detail of how these stories will unfold, make sure to follow our video for the full scoop. For now, brace yourself for a deep dive into the drama that awaits. A city in darkness, Salem's power outage crisis. Picture this. Salem, a town already simmering with secrets and rivalries, is plunged into chaos as a sudden, inexplicable power outage blankets the city in darkness. The flickering lights of Main Street go black, the hum of electricity falls silent, and the residents are left scrambling in a world without power. Businesses grind to a halt, communication lines falter, and the fragile veneer of order in Salem begins to crack. The outage isn't just an inconvenience, it's a catalyst for upheaval, exposing vulnerabilities and forcing unlikely alliances. At the heart of this crisis is the beloved Sweet Bits Bakery, where Chanel Dupree and her sister Felicity find themselves in a desperate struggle. The bakery, a beacon of warmth and community, is now a battleground against spoiling inventory and frustrated customers. Ovens stand cold, the cash register is useless, and the sisters are on the verge of losing everything they've worked for. Enter Alex Kiriakis, the charismatic yet troubled heir to the Kiriakis empire, who steps in to help. But Alex's involvement isn't purely altruistic. His motives are tangled with his own ambitions and a lingering attraction to Chanel, complicating an already tense situation. As the trio scrambles to save the bakery, hauling ice to preserve pastries, bartering with neighbors, and fending off looters, their efforts reveal cracks in their relationships. Will Alex's charm and resourcefulness save the day, or will his hidden agenda deepen the rift between Chanel and Felicity? Meanwhile, the outage strands Philip Kiriakis, Brady Black, and Gabby Hernandez in a situation that tests their endurance and loyalties. Trapped in an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of Salem, the trio faces dwindling supplies and rising tempers. Philip, ever the schemer, sees an opportunity to manipulate the situation to his advantage, while Brady grapples with guilt over his recent choices. Gabby, fierce and unyielding, refuses to let either man take control, sparking fiery confrontations. As the hours tick by, secrets spill out. Past betrayals, unspoken desires, and a shocking revelation about Philip's plans for the Kiriakis family. The warehouse becomes a pressure cooker and the question looms, will they emerge united or tear each other apart? The power outage is more than a plot device, it's a mirror reflecting Salem's fragility. As the city scrambles to restore order, the personal dramas of its residents take center stage, proving that even in darkness, the human heart burns brightest, whether with love, rage, or desperation. Marina's health crisis, a shadow from the past. Amid the citywide chaos, a more personal crisis grips the heart of Salem's most revered figure, Dr. Marina Evans. On Thursday, viewers held their breath as Marina collapsed, her body crumpling to the floor in a moment of gut-wrenching vulnerability. This isn't the first time she's fainted. Whispers of her recurring spells have circulated for weeks, each episode more alarming than the last. The timing couldn't be worse, as Marina is set to receive devastating news early next week, likely tied to her health. Is this a fleeting scare, or is something far more sinister at play? Marina's fainting spells carry an eerie undertone, as they seem inexplicably linked to her haunting dreams of Stefano Di Mera, the patriarch whose shadow still looms over Salem. In her nightmares, Stefano's voice taunts her, his piercing gaze a reminder of the battles she fought against him. Could these dreams be a manifestation of stress, or is there a deeper, perhaps psychological, connection to her deteriorating health? The possibility that Stefano's legacy, whether through a hidden scheme or a lingering curse, could be affecting Marina sends chills through her loved ones. John Black, her steadfast husband, is beside himself with worry, combing through medical records and consulting specialists, desperate to uncover the truth. Their daughter, Belle, and stepson, Brady, rally around her, but their own personal dramas threaten to pull them away when Marina needs them most. As the week unfolds, Marina's condition takes a dramatic turn. A hospital visit reveals unsettling test results, forcing her to confront her mortality. The diagnosis, kept under wraps for now, promises to shake her family to its core. Marina, ever the pillar of strength, tries to maintain her composure, but the weight of her secret threatens to unravel her. Will she confide in John, or will she bear this burden alone as she's done so many times before? The specter of Stefano looms large, and as Marina faces this new chapter, the question remains, is this a medical crisis, or is the Di Mera legacy striking from beyond the grave? The adoption battle, a heart-wrenching tug-of-war. In the midst of Salem's chaos, a deeply personal battle is brewing over the future of a child named Tesoro. Chanel Dupree and Johnny Di Mera, a couple whose love has weathered countless storms, are pouring their hearts into adopting the young boy. Their optimism is infectious. They envision a future filled with love, laughter, and family. But the path to adoption is fraught with obstacles, and their dream is under siege from multiple fronts. Opposing them are Leo Stark and Javi Hernandez, a couple equally determined to give Tesoro a home. Leo, with his sharp wit and complex past, brings an unexpected tenderness to his pursuit of parenthood, while Javi's quiet strength grounds their case. The adoption agency is torn, weighing the merits of both couples. Chanel and Johnny's stability and deep roots in Salem make them strong contenders, but Leo and Javi's unique perspective and fierce determination give them an edge. The agency's decision looms like a storm cloud, and the tension between the couples is palpable. Publicly, they maintain civility, but behind closed doors, accusations fly and old wounds are reopened. Complicating matters is Sophia, Tesoro's biological mother, who harbors a vendetta against Chanel and Johnny. Sophia's motives are murky. Some say she's driven by jealousy, others by a desire to protect her son, but her actions are undeniably malicious. She's been spotted meeting with a mysterious figure, whispering plans to sabotage Chanel and Johnny's chances. Rumors swirl that Sophia has evidence that could discredit the couple, possibly tied to Johnny's past indiscretions or Chanel's complicated history with Alex. As Sophia's schemes unfold, the adoption process becomes a battlefield, with Tesoro caught in the crossfire. Will Chanel and Johnny's love be enough to overcome Sophia's machinations, or will Leo and Javi seize the opportunity to build their family? This adoption saga is a microcosm of Salem's emotional landscape, hope clashing with betrayal, love warring with vengeance. As the week progresses, a shocking twist in the agency's investigation threatens to upend everyone's plans, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats. The Kiriakis empire on the brink, a family divided. No week in Salem would be complete without a power struggle, and the Kiriakis family delivers in spades. The Kiriakis empire, a cornerstone of Salem's economy, is under siege from within and without. Tony Di Mera, ever the cunning opportunist, is launching a ruthless campaign to dismantle the Kiriakis' holdings, targeting their businesses with surgical precision. His motives are personal as much as they are financial, a vendetta against the family that has long stood as his rival. With every move, Tony tightens the noose and the Kiriakis clan is running out of time. Midweek, a heated confrontation erupts among the Kiriakis' men, Alex, Brady, Philip, and Xander. The family boardroom becomes a war zone as tempers flare and accusations fly. Alex, torn between loyalty to his family and his own ambitions, pushes for aggressive countermeasures, but his ideas clash with Xander's ruthless pragmatism. Philip, still smarting from past betrayals, questions whether the family can trust each other at all. Brady, meanwhile, drops a bombshell. He's considering leaving the company altogether. His reasons are shrouded in mystery. Some speculate it's tied to his guilt over Marina's health. Others believe it's a strategic retreat to protect his own interests. Whatever the truth, Brady's potential exit sends shockwaves through the family, threatening to fracture their united front. The stakes couldn't be higher. If the Kiriakis family fails to rally, Tony's takeover could succeed, stripping them of their legacy and leaving them in ruins. As the week unfolds, a desperate plan emerges, but it hinges on a risky alliance with an unexpected player. Will the Kiriakis men set aside their differences to save their empire, or will their internal strife hand Tony the victory he craves? The battle for the Kiriakis' legacy is a high-stakes drama that will keep viewers glued to their screens. Why you can't miss this week. Salem is a town where no one escapes unscathed, and next week's episodes of Days of Our Lives promise to deliver the kind of heart-stopping drama that defines the show. From the citywide power outage that tests the resilience of Chanel, Felicity, Alex, Philip, Brady, and Gabby, to Marina's harrowing health crisis and its ties to Stefano's dark legacy, the stakes are personal and profound. The adoption battle over Tesoro pits love against betrayal, while the Kiriakis family's fight for survival threatens to tear them apart. Each storyline is a thread in the rich tapestry of Salem, woven with passion, suspense, and raw emotion. For the full breakdown of how these stories unfold, don't miss our in-depth video on TV Days Drama Digest. We'll take you behind the scenes, unpack the twists, and speculate on what's next for Salem's residents. Will Chanel and Johnny secure their dream of adopting Tesoro, or will Sophia's schemes destroy their hopes? Can Marina overcome her health crisis, or is Stefano's shadow too powerful? Will the Kiriakis family rise or fall in the face of Tony's onslaught? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.